ॐ नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ॐ नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ॐ नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ॐ अज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। नम ॐ विष्णुपादाय कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदान्तस्वामिन् इति नामिने। नमस्ते सारस्वती देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेषा शून्यवादी पाश्चात्यदेशतारिणे। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभो नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद। हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। Hare Krishna. I welcome everyone for this 12th day of our Purushottama Yoga series. Today we'll discuss the 12th shloka of the 15th chapter. So far we completed two sections of this chapter. In the first section we had six shlokas where Krishna spoke about the process of going from the material world to the spiritual world. He compared the material world with a banyan tree, upside down tree, and he uh, compared the material world with a reflection tree, while the spiritual world is the original tree. And he said, you cut this tree with the axe of detachment and go to the spiritual tree, come to Krishna's abode. In the next section, which is having five shlokas, shloka number 7 to 11, Krishna spoke about the transmigration of the soul. In this section, Krishna talked about the identity of the soul. We are all amshas of Krishna, we are spiritual in nature, we are eternal in nature, but somehow we are caught up in this material world, in the material bodies, struggling with the mind and senses, transmigrating from one body to another body. But those are intelligent, wise, those who have Jnana Chakshu, they can realize the soul's spiritual nature and reconnect with the Supreme Lord. So that's the gist of the second section. Now we'll discuss the third section of this chapter. From the 12th shloka to 15th shloka, Krishna describes how he maintains all of us. He's our maintainer. In these four shlokas, in the 12th and 13th shlokas, Krishna says how he maintains this material world, how he is the maintainer on a cosmic level. In the next two shlokas, 14 and 15, Krishna describes how he maintains us on an individual plane, maintenance on personal level. So basically, without Krishna, this cosmos, this universe, all the planets in the universe cannot be maintained. And it is Krishna who maintains us on a personal level as super soul in our hearts also. So these four shlokas, shloka number 12, 13, 14, 15. These four shlokas together describe how Krishna is our maintainer. Clear? So let's discuss the 12th shloka today. Tomorrow we'll discuss the 13th one. 12th shloka. यदादित्यगतं तेजो जगद्भासयतेऽखिलं यच्चन्द्रमसि यच्चाग्नौ तत्तेजो विद्धि मामकम् यदादित्यगतं तेजो जगद्भासयतेऽखिलं यच्चन्द्रमसि यच्चाग्नौ तत्तेजो विद्धि मामकम्. You remember in the sixth shloka, Krishna spoke that the spiritual world is not illuminated by sun, moon, fire, electricity, etc. न तद्भासयते सूर्यो न शशाङ्को न पावकः यद्गत्वा न निवर्तन्ते तद्धाम परमं मम. You remember that, right? Sixth shloka. There Krishna said that in the spiritual world there is no need of sun, moon or fire. But here in the 12th shloka, Krishna speaks that the material world must be illuminated by sun, moon, and fire. Without sun, moon, fire, material world is dark. But who created that sun, moon, and fire? Who arranged for the illumination of this material cosmos through the sun, moon, and fire? That is Krishna. That's the meaning of the shloka. Let's see this word by word. Yad Adityagatam Tejo. Aditya means sun god. The splendor of the sun. Tejas means the sun's brilliance, sun's effulgence. Yad Adityagatam Tejo Jagad Bhasayate Akhilam. The splendor of the sun dissipates the darkness of this whole world. Jagat means this material universe. Akhilam, this entire material universe is dark. But to illuminate this world, Bhasayate, to illuminate this dark material world, Krishna arranged for Aditya, the sun. It is the splendor of the sun that dissipates the darkness of this whole world. Is it clear? But during the daytime, sun dissipates the darkness of this world. But sun can give illumination to one side of the planet, one side of the globe. What about the other side? Other side there is night, right? So then it will be dark. Sun is on the other side. On this side there is darkness. Then Krishna arranged moon there. That's the next line. See this. Yet Chandramasi. Chandra means the moon. And the splendor of the moon illuminates the night time. And say sun is not there, moon is not there. On Amavasya day, moon is not there. Or you close all the doors, then you can't get sunlight or moonlight. But the room is illuminated by fire. There can be fire. Of course, nowadays there is electricity also. But Agni is fire. And Krishna arranged for Agni also. Tat Tejo Vidhimamakam. Basically, Krishna says the sun, the moon, and the fire. So all these three things illuminate this material world. But all of them come from me. Tat Tejo Vidhimamakam. No, Vidhi means no, my dear Arjuna, my dear devotees, readers of Bhagavad Gita. Understand that Teja is Mamakam, means my Teja. It is Krishna's effulgence that comes to this material world through the sun, through the moon, through the fire. Sun, moon, and fire are able to illuminate this dark material universe only because of the sun. Krishna is the source of the brilliance of sun. Krishna is the source of the light of the moon. Krishna is the source of the heat and fire, heat and light of the fire. Without Krishna, sun and moon cannot produce light. Fire cannot produce light. Clear? That is the simple meaning of the shloka. That's how Krishna maintains us at a cosmic level. Now let's begin with sun. Sun gives us light to see things, to work. Sun provides warmth and supports all species. And when sun is not there, for example, whole day, whole life, the day becomes very gloomy, very dull. You feel little depressed without sun, isn't it? Then sun helps the plants grow. Sun helps us produce food. Sunlight is required very much. And sun provides rainfall also. Because of sunlight, all the water in the water bodies like oceans or rivers and lakes that's evaporated, and this evaporated water will form clouds, and in monsoon these clouds will shower rains, and the rains will fall on mountains, and from mountains again rivers will come. This whole cycle of providing water is supported by sun very much. And sun nowadays we have solar power. Sun gives us electricity through solar power, and sun helps us maintain health, and our body daily bodily rhythms and routines are very much in accordance with the sun. We say morning when sun rises, we say evening when the sun sets, we say night when the sun is not there. So our whole daily routine is very much connected to the sun, and the sun comes from Krishna. The sunlight comes from Krishna. It is Krishna who arranged the sun for us. Without Krishna arranging sun for us, we cannot survive in this world. Therefore, we are indebted to Krishna for arranging sun for us. Let's come to the moon. What does the moon do? He helps nourish plants and vegetation. All the plants and vegetables, they get their nourishment and juice from the moon. Krishna will describe it in the later shlokas also. And he gives soothing light for mental health and spiritual health. You see, during summer, hot summer, throughout the day, sun is scorching, and in the night when moon comes, we feel that coolness, right? Sun's light is filled with warmth, and moon's light is filled with coolness. So both have their own ways of providing light, their own flavors of providing light. So moon inspires calmness and beauty also in the nature. How many times have you seen very beautiful photos clicked of the moon in the night, especially Purnami moon, right? So moon has its own contribution in this world, and that moon comes from Krishna. Krishna arranged for that moon. And fire, my God, without fire, we cannot survive in this world. Every day we need fire to cook our meals, our rice, or chapati, or dal, or sabji, or whatever we eat, sweets, that must be cooked on fire. right? So just imagine no cooked items at all. You are just eating raw. How long can we survive like that? Maybe some salads we can take, but without fire, we cannot survive. So fire helps us cook delicious food. Fire gives us warmth. Fire gives us light. And on a spiritual plane also, there is sacrificial fire. And through sacrificial fire, by offering oblations into the yagnic fire, we are feeding Krishna. In fact, that fire in the Yajna Kund, that is compared to Krishna's mouth. So we are feeding the Devatas through the sacrificial fire. We are feeding Krishna through sacrificial fire. Fire is very sacred. We offer lamps to the Lord. In Purushottama, many devotees are offering lamps. During Kartik month, we offer lamps during Damodarashtakam. Every day, in every temple, Aarti is done by offering that fire, a flame of fire, right? So, fire is an integral part of our daily lives. Sun, moon, fire. All three come from Krishna. The light that comes from sun, moon, fire is originally coming from Krishna. Krishna is the source of sun, moon, and fire. Krishna is the source of the light of sun, moon, and fire. How much we are indebted to Krishna? By reading Bhagavad Gita, we understand we are dependent on Krishna for our survival moment to moment, day by day, year by year. Our entire existence is dependent on Krishna. We are amshas of Krishna. Our bodies are coming from Krishna. This world came from Krishna. This world is maintained by Krishna, nourished by Krishna. And what's the problem in accepting that Krishna is the Supreme Personality of Godhead? By reading this Bhagavad Gita that has only 700 shlokas, we understand and we will be convinced that Krishna is the Supreme Lord. Next, we saw about sun, moon, and fire. Then, Krishna is the source of the splendor of sun, moon, and fire. We need to be convinced that without Krishna, our survival becomes a question. And when we realize that the sun, moon, fire, they come from Krishna, whenever we see the sun, whenever we experience sunlight, we can thank Krishna gratefully. Whenever we experience that moonshine and that happiness, we can immediately remember that it is Krishna Chandra who is the Lord of my life. Whenever we see fire or eat something which is cooked on fire, we can thank Krishna. Thus, we can be constantly Krishna conscious. So, all these plants and vegetation and animals, whichever gives some happiness and nourishment to our mind and senses in this world, they are very much connected to sun, moon, and fire, who are ultimately dependent on Krishna. Thus, our entire existence is dependent on Krishna. So, let us be Krishna conscious. So, everything that is beautiful, that is amazing in this world comes from Krishna. And whenever we see any object in this world, we should remember Krishna and appreciate Krishna's power. All these hills are ultimately manifested by Krishna. These clouds are manifested by Krishna. These birds are manifested by Krishna. These rivers and water bodies and everything around us is Krishna, Krishna, Krishna. Thus, by reading Bhagavad Gita, we become Krishna conscious. Right? This whole literature of Bhagavad Gita is meant to make us more and more Krishna conscious. So, without Krishna's mercy, there is no sun, there is no moon, there is no fire, and without them we cannot live. Therefore, let us express our sincere, profuse, heartfelt gratitude to Krishna. Let's read this shloka once again. Yadadityagatam tejo jagadbhasayate yachandramasi yacchagnau tattejo vidhimamakam. Krishna says, please understand that the light of sun that illuminates the whole world and the light of the moon and the light of the fire all come from me. Everything shines by Krishna's power. And it is Krishna who energizes everything. That light in truth, you should know me, know to be my energy. So with this, we'll conclude our discussion on the 11th shloka, sorry, 12th shloka. Tomorrow, we'll continue our discussion in the 13th shloka. There we'll understand another facet of Krishna's maintaining this world. Thank you very much. Srimad Bhagavad Gita ki jai, Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Hare Krishna.